Hello everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. I'd like to welcome you to my house this afternoon. I was just going to whip up a little energy smoothie here that I make quite frequently, and I thought I'd share it with you today. A lot of good ingredients in this one. I'm gonna like pan in on this here real quick and show you what I got. All right. We're going to start out with banana, and on your right hand side in the back over there, that's spinach. Below is pineapple. Then we have beet, and then I'm throwing in something a little extra that I don't usually use today, and that's a little basil, just because I like basil in everything. And that's going to be the energy smoothie of the afternoon. Now this isn't an original deal. Or rather, I should say it's not an original recipe. I've had this one, I have this in my little smoothie shop in San Jose. I now live in a small beach town in Costa Rica. I was living in the city before, but anyway, I've had this in a couple of smoothie shops. It's called Pura Energía, Pure Energy. I'm just making a little adjustment here with the basil. So basically it's quite easy. I don't like a lot of water. I like to make it kind of thick. That's about enough water. Next we'll put in this bad boy banana. And we're going to put in the spinach. I'm putting in a good bit today. Now we'll go with the pineapple. I might have a bit more pineapple. Am I going to use all this? Yeah, we're going to use it all today and just see how it turns out. Normally I'd put the beet in next, but since we're doing some greens, I'm going to throw that basil. God, I love the smell of that stuff. And last but not least, the beet. Looks nice and thick there. The reason I like to use just a little bit of water is because I like it as thick as possible, but I like to put some ice in it after it's been blended. And voila, you've got a great pick-me-up here. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon where I am. I always need a little pick-me-up in the afternoon. Oh, that's going to be some good stuff. Excuse me, I wouldn't do that if I had guests. And this is really a pure energy drink. I mean, we've got the beets in there. Beets are like, well, one of the first things I read, and this might be relevant for the men portion, it's kind of like a natural Viagra. It's been an aphrodisiac for years. It's loaded with a ton of vitamins and minerals. It cleanses the blood. It promotes great health. The spinach is one of the healthiest vegetables in the world. We've got our iron. We've got our vitamin C. It's good for digestion. Banana, what's not to like about the banana? Banana's my go-to. I live on bananas practically. It's a great source of potassium. It prevents me from cramping down in this tropical heat. And it boosts my energy. It's a great little pick-me-up. Bananas in themselves are a pick-me-up before going to the gym. And then pineapple. What can you say about pineapple? Pineapple is nature's candy. It's great in vitamin C also. One thing I learned about it recently when I've been studying this for some friends that suffer from this, it alleviates and helps with arthritis. So there's really nothing in here that's just not almost, superfoods or something I don't know that much about, and that word's thrown around, but to me this is superfoods right here. That is so good. The basil was good in it too. I'm glad I made that little addition. This is just how we roll down here. I'm happy to say that not everything in this one, but most everything is organic now. I got my first order of organic produce last week. Gracias a Dios, thank God that we now have somebody that provides that. Because as I've been eating very clean, I haven't up until this past week, I've been eating very small percentages of organic fruits and vegetables. Today the beets are organic, the spinach is organic. No, I ran out of that good salad spinach. I did have to put a little non-organic spinach in there. The pineapple's organic. The banana's not organic. I go through so many bananas, I'm going to have to get my ordering down where I can order like, I don't know, 8, 10 to 12, 15 a day sometimes. So I've got to order a lot of bananas to get it done. But, you know, this is a nice little, if you have pineapple, I realize like if you're not in the tropics, pineapple cannot always be the easiest to find, and it's not the cheapest if you're away from the tropics. You know, but it's worth it. If you can get a little pineapple, you don't have to use a lot in there. Probably a whole pineapple, you could make, I use just a little bit of my pineapple, you could probably make 3 or 4 of these blenderfuls of drinks with one pineapple. Anything else you shouldn't have any problems with. Everybody gets bananas, everybody gets spinach, everybody gets beets. If you want to put the basil in there, if you want to try with the basil, without the basil one time, I'm not tasting like an overwhelming flavor of the basil in there, but I know it's good. I love my basil. I eat basil in everything. Sometimes I just like I buy so much of it, I'll take leaves and put it in my room and just let it sit around because I like the aroma of it. One more thing, totally unrelated to the nice drink we made today, and I hope you'll actually give this a try. This is a really good drink. When I first got into raw foods, this is one of the smoothies there was an office where I was working in at the time, and there was a little smoothie shop there, all fresh ingredients, and I was living on these. I was having 2 of these for lunch. The girls would laugh at me every day because I'd walk in there and they'd be waiting, they'd wink at each other like, what's he going to order? And I would be like, dos pura energías, por favor. That's 2 energy drinks, please. And they would go to town and make them. One other little thing that I'm going to share with you is when I went to the marketplace this morning, I cheated a little bit. I know, I'm jumping around in the frame there. I cheated a little bit. I got this guy to open it up for me, but I got some good fresh coconut here. I'd love to just chomp on this stuff. What does this have to do with the smoothie I'm making? Absolutely nothing. But these little coconuts are maybe, this was like 75, 80 cents. The guy basically cut all the hard part off for me. And I'll just sit around today and probably tonight. When I get that little craving, that's why I don't understand the sugar thing. We got so many good things. We got pineapple, even within this drink. We got pineapple, we've got banana, we got beet. This is candy. This is candy. I will sit and I will nibble on this stuff. But I'm probably just gonna have a bite or 2 because I want to enjoy my energy smoothie for the day. Anyhow, I'm glad you joined us this afternoon. I hope you enjoy the smoothie. Excuse me, I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Hope you enjoy the smoothie. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Doing this from my little rancho today, but I promise I'm getting out of the bubble this week, and I'm going to make a couple of videos in some prettier spots. I'm going to make some coconut milk sometime this week or next. I need to use somebody's Vitamix. All I've got, I'm living on this little cheap blender right now, so I got to do what I can do. I got a friend with a Vitamix. She's got a beautiful garden, so I'm going to shoot a couple of different videos at her place. I'm going to shoot something in the garden, and I'm also going to try to do one of us making coconut milk together. Later, maybe towards the weekend, my bike was down for a couple of days, had a flat tire, had to put it in, get it fixed, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try to get to some more picturesque places. As this channel goes on, I'm going to show a lot of picturesque places. I won't promise where I'm going to get to this week, but we have a mountain at the other end of town. It's not a huge mountain, but it's some beautiful views from up there. I'm going to try to get up there and do a couple. There's some waterfalls that are hikeable here. You know, maybe I'll just take the GoPro down. I'll have to see, you know, when I can get that done, when I can get transportation. But we're going to be sharing lots of cool stuff from here in the tropics. That's why it's called Raw Tropical Living. And thank you very much, and I'm very humbled for the people that are checking in and watching the channel. Thank you very much.